Hello and welcome back. I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And today we're jaw-jacking with Jarhead and Ginger. Today we're talking about some of the stuff that we've bought so far for day one full-time RV. Right now I have a small group of stuff up on the table that most of you will recognize or have yourselves if you own an RV. The first thing we have is the chocks. Those are a must-have first day, so you can put them under your wheels. Even though we may or may not have the leveling system, you definitely want the chocks either way, just in case. So those chocks. We do have a couple of fittings here for water, a couple of small elbows here we got, Camco brand, brass. I have a splitter for the hose as well. And then also we actually had to go and look for this. This was a little bit hard to find. It's just the donut for the thing that everybody loves to talk about, the Stinky Slinky. Alright, so that's all that is just the donut. Alright, good with our stickers.
Also, we wanted to share with you that we have our stickers. We mentioned them in our last video. If you would like a sticker, you can email us at jngsjourney@gmail.com. Scott's going to put that right below right now. And you can tell us if you want a 3-inch or a 5-inch sticker, and we will send one to you free of charge. Just smash that like button and subscribe.
If you can't tell the difference of which one you want, the 3 or the 5, just say both and you'll get 2 stickers, one of each. No problem. Alright, the next thing we have purchased for day one is the disc for the pin box on the 5th wheel. So you don't have to lubricate and get grease and be nasty all over the place. They make these nifty lubrication discs for that purpose. So we picked one of those up on Amazon. It got delivered. We will put links down in the description of this, guys. We are not Amazon affiliates. We actually got denied last week, so we'll have to try it again later. The next thing that we have over here is, again, a favorite thing for everybody to talk about, all of our Stinky Slinky pieces. So I've done research and seen a lot of other YouTubers talk about this Rhino brand sewer hose, and that's what I picked up. I got one so far. It's at 15 feet. I'm hoping this will last a hookup or two, or maybe more before I have to buy another one. If you have any suggestions on how many feet you would go with on this stuff, let me know, because like I said, right now I only have the one. It's 15 feet. The other thing I got was the rinser. So you hook this to the outside and you actually can put a hose in here to help blast out your black tank a little bit. Not sure if I'll actually need that. I know I will need the elbow that you can see through. Hopefully our RV will have the black tank flush and we won't need to use the flush portion of this. But if I do need it, it's there. I also went to a RV place, and the guy suggested this instead of like the drop-in stuff or the pour-in stuff. So I grabbed some of this. It's called RV Digest It, guys, made by Unique. Again, I don't have a review on it because we obviously don't have our RV yet, so I haven't used it at all. The guy said 2 capfuls, and that's all I'm going to need inside the whole black tank. If you use this, or you know somebody who does, let us know in the comments if it works, if it's worth it. I think this little bottle was $15 or $18. So let us know if you use it and what you think. You want to talk about your sheets?
And all that I've bought so far is sheets. We got sheets. We got these at Sam's Club. Our friend has the same exact sheets. She says that they're wonderful. I can't wait to get the RV and try them out.
Alright, I have more. Didn't set that up very well. Alright, so y'all know that I have the Ford F450. If you haven't seen the video on the F450, I'll link it up over here as well. I opted not to get the Ford tire pressure monitoring system that they offer, because just for the truck it was $500, and I knew that I could get an aftermarket one with 12 sensors for about the same or a little bit more. I was going to go with the tire minder system. The host where we're at now, he has the tire minder, and he said let me know how it goes, because he's on his second set of sensors already, and he's only owned his RV for a little over a year. I had the tire minder in the cart. It was about $200 less than the TST, but when he told me that, I was on the fence with it already. He told me that, and I said, well, I'll just go ahead and bite the bullet, spend the extra couple $100, and get the actual TST with all 12 sensors. So now I'll have 6 sensors I can put on the truck, and 6 sensors for the RV and or spare tire. So hopefully I'll have enough. So the TST tire minder. Guys, if you have the TST, let me know how it worked for you down in the comments. I've seen a bunch of videos on it. I really like the TST. I got all the cap style. I didn't get the fill through style. And that's because I didn't want to have some fill through and some caps. I know that the truck has the metal valve stems, and that's what is required for the fill through. So I just went ahead and picked up 12 caps. In the comments, let me know if that's wrong. I should have done something different, guys. I've never owned a tire pressure monitoring system before, so this is my first one. And depending on what you guys tell me, I may take it back, but you'll probably see a video on this at some point down the road. All right, tire pressure monitoring system. Next.
Oh, there goes.
One of the biggest must-haves day one, from what everybody has told us, and I definitely agree. These either weren't a thing when we had RVs before, or we just didn't know about them before. Probably we just didn't know about them. But is the we got the Power Watchdog. It's the model PWD50. It's the 50 amp surge protection. I did some research on these. I've seen a couple of videos on these specific ones. What I do like about this one over some of the others is it has replaceable parts. So it's not just a throwaway. So if the power is as bad as what I've been hearing from a lot of you guys out at campsites, reverse polarity and all kinds of bad things going on, I would definitely rather have it blow the parts in here. I'll call and get some replacement parts, put them back in there, and we're good to go. The other ones, if you plug it in and it blows it, you're just out as far as I know, and you have to buy a whole new one. So this one was a little more expensive, but hopefully it'll save us money down the road. If you have this model, also this model you can use with your smartphone. Like I said, I haven't hooked it up yet. We don't have an RV yet, but I got a lot to learn. Day one's going to be a huge learning curve for me, that's for sure. I got to learn how to do this and a whole bunch of other things. Even though we've had RVs before, this is going to be all like brand new to us again.
Absolutely.
And last but not least, this may not be a day one thing, but I got the Viair, guys. The Viair 400p RV. The automatic portable compressor. I haven't even taken it out of the box, as you can see. Hopefully that all the tire pressures will be good as we drive our new RV off the lot, but just in case, and from watching all your guys' videos, I know that this is one of the best ones out there. It'll give me all the PSI I need, and I also need to be checking my tire pressures almost every time before we leave. Not just with the TPMS that I just told you is my first one, so another learning curve there, but also with the regular gauge, make sure everything's, you know, squared away with that. That's my last piece of gear for now, guys. I do have more stuff coming. I also know that I will need the water pressure regulator. I do have a question about that. There's several different kinds. There's just the blow-through kind. There's one that has the gauge that tells you how much, or there's one with the gauge that you can also adjust. I'm leaning towards the adjustable one. It's about $30. If you guys disagree or have other ideas about the water pressure regulator, please let me know. I'd much rather spend, you know, the $8 or whatever for the flow-through one than the $30. But if the $30 one with adjustable is going to get me a benefit, I would much rather just go ahead and buy that right out of the box and go from there. So a water pressure regulator I know I will need. Obviously the hitch, the fifth wheel hitch, we have that coming. It should be in end of this week or beginning of next week. And also I have a truck box, a toolbox for my truck coming in as well. One other thing that we don't have is the millipede to hold the Stinky Slinky up off the ground. If you can, again in the comments, I'm asking you guys for a lot of help here, but in the comments, give me how many feet you think I need of that too. That stuff's pretty expensive, and I'd rather not have to buy a whole bunch and not need it. So if you guys can tell me down in the comments about how much of the millipede slinky stuff I would need, that would be awesome, and I'd really appreciate it. Anything else?
This is expensive. We knew that there would be a lot of a big investment getting started, but it's just starting to see the numbers dwindle from the bank account, and he hasn't even gotten his first retirement check yet. It was supposed to come October 1st, and it's not here. Thankfully we were prepared for that though, so you know, he's the Marine, always prepared like a Boy Scout or whatever, I guess. But yeah, how much did all this cost?
A lot guys. We're over $3,000 just what we showed you today, and that's not including the hitch and a lot of the other stuff. That also doesn't include the truck or the trailer. So but like she said, we haven't even got a retirement check yet. I did research that today. It's about 45 to 60 days out on the first payment for that anyway, so that should be a little bit of a back pay. And well, that's about it, right?
I think so.
All right.
Be sure and let us know if you want a sticker, and thank you for your time, for watching us, and for leaving those comments.
And also subscribing. We got a few subscribers this week, which is always good to see. So if you're here till the end, we really appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next time on Jaw Jacking with Jarhead and Ginger. Bye.
Bye.